In the year 551 CE, Jordan writes in his work Getica, now from this island of Scanza, as from a hive of races, or womb of nations, the Goths are said to have come forth long ago.
It's a fascinating story, a journey of survival. Thousands of miles over thousands of years led to this amazing man. From a hunter to a king, let me tell you how it all began. We are his sons. We are I1. We are his sons. We are I1. From the dawn of history to the Viking Age, his sons sail open seas to lands unknown. Fierce warriors in battle as the legends go. From a hunter to a king, let me tell you how it all began. We are his sons.
Writing over 1500 years ago, Jordan was correct with his assertion that the Goths had originated in Sweden. A new preprint was recently released titled Steppe Ancestry in Western Eurasia and the Spread of the Germanic Languages. To quote the preprint, quote, "We find the Wielbark population from Poland to be primarily of Eastern Scandinavian ancestry, supporting a Swedish origin for East Germanic groups," end quote. The Wielbark culture would have crossed the Baltic Sea from Sweden to modern-day Poland, bringing I1 patrilineal lines along with them. In 2023, a very important study was released titled Genetic History of East Central Europe in the First Millennium CE. In that study, Iron Age samples from modern-day Poland, which can be associated with the Wielbark culture, were analyzed. In the following map from the study, it is the locations that are shaded in blue. To quote the study, quote, I1/I1A frequency decreased from 41.3% in the Iron Age to 3.5% in the Middle Ages, end quote. This is a very high percentage of haplogroup I1 amongst any peoples at any times, anywhere, and in my opinion, demonstrates this connection between Sweden and the Wielbark culture in Poland. In the family tree DNA database as of March 25th, 2024, in regards to Y chromosome DNA testers listing their earliest known patrilineal country of origin, only Sweden has a haplogroup I1 rate above 40%. And we see evidence for the Sweden origin with ancient DNA sample Coeluco 46, who is positive for downstream subclade IY99000, which only has 3 modern testers thus far in the family tree DNA database. And 2 of the 3 testers list Sweden for their earliest known patrilineal country of origin. The descendants of the Wielbark culture would be known as the Goths, and they would leave modern-day Poland and would spread throughout the former Roman Empire. They would carry haplogroup I1 patrilineal lines along with them all the way southeast to modern-day Turkey and all the way southwest to the Iberian Peninsula. And we see evidence for this Gothic migration all across southern Europe with ancient DNA sample Mazalmek 93. He is positive for the Bronze Age branch IBY 141827. Now, even though this branch most likely originated in Sweden during the Bronze Age, it's quite interesting to see the connection between an ancient DNA sample associated with the Wielbark culture from Poland during the Roman Iron Age and a modern tester claiming Spain for their earliest known patrilineal country of origin. To further quote the recently released preprint, quote, in contrast, the later cultural descendants, the Ostrogoths and Visigoths, are predominantly of Southern European ancestry, implying the adoption of Gothic culture, end quote. So even though the Goths would spread some haplogroup I1 paternal lines throughout the former Roman Empire, they would carry a much lower haplogroup I1 rate amongst themselves than their Wielbark cultural ancestors. The reason being is that they had ample time over several centuries since they left modern-day Poland to mix with peoples that had Southern European ancestry. Thanks for watching.